I think it's really important as building and development goes on, and I'm not talking about the scale of it, I'm talking about how it's done. It's got to be sustainable. We are all aware of the pressures there are on the global environment and how impacting development can be when it comes to energy, use of energy, release of carbon, and all sorts of other things that come into the building industry. And increasingly there are new technologies, there are new ways of doing things, new way of sourcing materials, for example, of constructing in order to achieve better carbon profiles. And we thought it was important to work with the industry in bringing together experts from abroad as well as locally in order to have these discussions and to share with each other how we can improve how we deliver construction in Gibraltar.
Now, the pace of development has stepped up substantially over the last few years. Some people might say a little too late.
Well, it's never too late. It's never too late. We have seen a lot more engagement with the construction industry and with architects, designers, engineers in working towards sustainability, and certainly the need for buildings now by law to be near zero energy is something that has been taken up. Increasingly there's engagement before the planning process in order to ensure that the designs keep to our expectations. The DPC and I am always very insistent on DPC that we have to keep to environmental principles, and very often developers then respond positively. So I think we've come a long way, but there's a lot more going on in the world, and I think we need to assist the industry and planners and designers to be able to do this better.
So moving forward, the intention is there, the laws are there, this conference is happening, people are engaging, people are talking. Perhaps the easier bit, because it's moving forward with new builds, what can we do with current buildings, existing buildings, to help them meet the grade as well? I suppose that'll be the next phase and perhaps the most difficult.
Yes, retrofitting is always more difficult than planning ahead. But it is possible, and certainly, for example, to improve an energy profile, solar panels are possible, solar windows are possible, greater insulation is possible in order to reduce the need for heating or cooling. So all these things can be done, and this is something that the industry is also aware of, and it's something that can be covered as well. Absolutely.